Me kareke tātou, ko te ranga amua, ko te ranga amuri, ko te ranga aure, ko te ranga makaure, ko te ranga tangata rite, ko te ranga nui a kiwa, ko te ranga tāne, tō ranga kore, tō mata te kore. Tūturu ki te whakamua kia tūna. Tūna. Hui e, tāi ki e.
Thanks, Rick. In the voice. With that, we can do kia koutou, nui mai haere mai, gentlemen, staff. Welcome to our 2021 virtual prize giving. Obviously, we want to shout out to our whānau, our almighty whānau, for them not being with us this afternoon. We would have loved to have had you here, but obviously due to restrictions, unable to be. But this will be online for you to enjoy in the future. Our world's no longer a simple place. And 2021 has proved that again for us. And I guess empowering young men now to navigate, to find the tools they need to thrive in this environment is critical for us moving forward. And over the last 2 years, we've had a very real, tangible simulation. An environment or a culture that has enabled young men to have to learn to adapt and exercise those skills and be resilient. We're talking about young men who are not just surviving but thriving, no matter what the conditions. And this year's prize giving, although it might look a little bit different, be rest assured that today we are paying tribute to young men who have done exceptional things despite the challenges they've faced this year. They've truly lived our values. They've truly lived our motto of tōhinu kore tō mate kore. And in the changing landscape of education, I think there's some fundamentals that don't change and they anchor us. They're our vision of education for boys and about boys. They're our mission to challenge young men to develop and reach their potential. They're our values of respect, perseverance, loyalty, honesty and courage. And today we pay tribute to those things. Now how we deliver these may certainly require flexibility and innovation moving forward, but they definitely anchor us to what really matters and provide the stability that we need moving forward. I want to take this opportunity to thank our staff and our whānau for the extra support that they have provided our young men through this year. Delivering online classes and materials to students, having to supervise their own kids while trying to work from home, keeping lockdown protocols, wearing a mask when you have to, getting a COVID test, getting vaccinated, supporting others when you're finding things really hard, or just taking simply the time to look after your own well-being. Kia kaha whānau, he waka e noa, we are all in this together. Today we begin our prize giving with acknowledging our sports leaders, and I'd like Mr. Simon Murphy please to come forward, our Director of Sport, to acknowledge our boys who have led our senior teams as part of our special prizes for 2021. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Doing stretches out the back of the ring circle. The captain of the first 11 in the Sutton Family Prize Trophy goes to Nathan Troyer. The basketball captain of the Senior 18 in the GBHS Board of Trustees Cup goes to Danny Levy. The captain of the first 15 High School Old Boys Football Club Cup goes to Nathaniel Howard. The captain of the first 11 football, the Calcott Cup, goes to Oliver Davies. The hockey captain, first 11, goes the Bullard Trophy, goes to Oscar Ruston and Oliver Cranfield. Picking up the captain of the rowing side, the GBHS Cup, is also Oscar Ruston. Waka Ama captain, 2021, goes to Munchu Anderson. Our Kiwarahi captain, Silas Brown. And volleyball captain, 2021, Jonty Evans. Let's congratulate them. The next significant sport and cultural award award is the Armstrong Pounamu. It's the Outstanding Achievement and/or Performance in Performing Arts, Culture or Media. And the following groups this year managed to qualify or be considered for this. They are our Turanga Wahine and Turanga Tāne Kapaka Regional Champions and our Smoke-Free Rock Quest Regional Winners TMB. And the Outstanding Achievement Performance Award for 2021 goes to Turanga Wahine, Turanga Tāne and Matariki Mahuka to come forward and receive that award, the Armstrong Pounamu Award for 2021. Well done, team. The next outstanding individual award is the Short Trophy. It is for an individual sporting performance. Now, although we had COVID-19 impacted hugely on our sport, a large number of students were still able to excel in sporting endeavours, and we appreciated that earlier today. The following boys were considered for this award, having taken national honours across a range of codes. Angus Clear, New Zealand Secondary School Under 14 Open Water 500 metre and 1250 metre champion. Jack Kipper, the New Zealand Secondary School Under 17, 18, 200 metre breaststroke champion. Matthew Nay, the New Zealand Secondary School National Under 16 triathlon champion. And Finn Betty, the New Zealand Under 18 surfing champion. The winner, however, of the Short Trophy for Outstanding Individual Sporting Performance for 2021 goes to Oscar Rustin, who's New Zealand Secondary School Under 18 Single Sculls Champion title. Let's congratulate him. It's probably the slowest lap of anything you've done. Let's congratulate Oscar again, The John Murray Memorial Trophy goes to the Outstanding Team Performance of the Year. Again, a tough year with COVID, but we did have some highlights. Our first 11 cricket side were the local club champions in all formats of the game. Our Waka Ama team, our J16, won the 250 and 500 metre national titles. And our indoor bowls team were the North Island Secondary School champions, 4th year in a row. The Outstanding Team Performance for 2021 and the winner of the John Murray Memorial Trophy. With Mahaki Albrecht Tulia come forward please for Waka Ama. The Askew and Willem Shield recognised sporting achievements of students representing GBHS in local, regional, Super 8 New Zealand Secondary School national competitions. And the top candidates from that are considered for the Askew and Willem Shield and medal. Unfortunately, due to COVID restrictions in 2021, fulfilling the criteria for this award has not been possible. But we do want to acknowledge the following young men who have had some highlights and did contribute toward but not totally fulfill that criteria. I'm going to ask these boys to stand. They've achieved colours in more than one sport. If they can stand and we'll acknowledge them. Matthew Anderson, Max Bryant, Silas Brown, Zeke Collier, Matthew Foster, Isaiah Fox, Ollie Gillies, Cohen Loeffler, King Maxwell, Hayes Nebia, Matthew Nay, Oscar Rustin, Nathan Trowell, Uataha Wanoa and Seb Wilson. Well done on your contribution. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Appreciate that. Now we're going to invite, please, Mr. Whittamu Carter come forward, our Year 11 Dean, to announce the Year 11 Academic Awards. And then Mr. Webb's going to go back again, because he's a legend who loves shaking hands, to present these awards. Thank you. Let's welcome Mr. Whittamu Carter to the stage, please.
awards were presented in groups, so please hold your applause until the end of the group. The first group of academic awards are for Science Certificate, Jesse Fox, Catering, Riley Smith, Hard Soft Materials, Kyle Seabrook, Horticulture, Brendan Bell, Maths and Statistics, Asher Wells, Applied Mathematics, Levi Soto, and Media Studies, Theo Weatherly. Hop on, please. Next group of awards are for Alternate English, Gibson Hoy, Social Science, Anne Larby, Te Reo Māori, Harry Neski, Tikanga, Zolan Birch, Visual Arts, Aaron Gaskin, Whakairo, Tahi Mono, Maxwell Juice, English Practical, Cruz Williams. Academic awards are for students who have achieved more than one award. Music and high performance sport, Raven Maxwell. You on your own, Raven? Final group of academic awards are for students who have achieved more than 2 awards. Design Technology, Maths with Calculus, Science B, Lucky Goel, Business Studies, English A, Science A, History and Geography, PE Advanced, Luke Stoltenberg, Ballard Cup for Year 11 Science, Luke Stoltenberg, Perfect Cup for General Excellence, Luke Stoltenberg, and we'll keep him up here. Top student, Year 11, Luke Stoltenberg. Present the 12 awards.
Once again, we'll hold our applause until the group comes up. Thank you. First group of academic awards are for Agriculture and Horticulture, Charlie Dice, Art Design, Flynn Hall, Art Practical, Carlos Maka, Te Reo Māori, William Maxwell, Catering, Tamapiti Rangi, Tikanga, Xavier Hinare. Next group are for Design Technology, Max Bunbury, Alternate English, Kobe Tika Kururangi, Geography, Baz Ormond, Humanities, Time Karuria, Mathematics, Tabita Nusi, and Te Reo Rangatira, Hamua Morton Pakaru. The next group are for Bio, Time and Activity, Science, Donatello Naden, Esol, Diego Gamelio, Gateway, Zachary Hall, and Trades, Fletcher Robinson. The next group of awards are for students who have achieved more than one academic award. Biology and music, William Batten. Mathematics and statistics and physical education, Clem Maxwell. Mechanical engineering, workshop technology, Wood, Daniel Watts. The next group of academic awards are for students who have achieved more than 2 awards. In classical studies, psychology and media studies, Luke Fisher. In design and visual communication, mathematics with calculus, physics, physical education, Ollie Gillies. In business studies, chemistry, history and English, Mairangi Campbell. Mairangi also gets the Stewart Cup for Year 12 Science. And Mairangi also gets the final award for the top Year 12 academic student. Well done, Mairangi. I'd now like to invite Mr. Mark Jefferson, the Year 13 team, to announce the Year 13 awards.
It is my absolute pleasure to give this final address as the Year 13 Dean at Gisborne Boys High School. Today is a day full of joy, particularly for the graduating students and their parents who, after successful completion of their learning this year, are moving on to new experiences. It seems hard to believe that 5 years ago, over 200 young boys walked through the gates of our school, ready to start a new educational journey. Over this time, you have all built lasting relationships and most definitely lasting memories that you'll never forget. We are all so proud of your many achievements over the years, your various accomplishments, and just the hard work you've put into your time here. You have left behind a very good legacy for all students to follow. You will now embark on many new challenges as you leave our school. You've been given the tools to survive these new challenges by your whānau and the greater Gisborne Boys High School community. I'm sure you will all go through so many highs and lows over your next journey. Please remember that we are always here to support you as you take your next steps in your life. I must pay thanks to Mr. Turner and my fellow staff members who have helped with guidance of our young men. Your work in the classroom and in extracurricular activities have helped shape these fine men in front of us. However, there are 2 people in particular to thank for creating this journey for these young men. Firstly, Deputy Principal Mr. Tom Cairns. These young men were fortunate that Mr. Cairns was part of their journey from day one as the senior leadership mentor for this year level. Hard, but totally fair. He always uses his one feeling to ensure all our young men are on the right path. Finally, we must also thank Mrs. Maria Jefferson and her team in the Careers Department. Totally professional and extremely devoted to ensuring that our students' post-school needs are met. This school is fortunate to have you and your team. So as we go forth, I will leave you with one final piece of wisdom from American screenwriter Eric Roth. For what it's worth, it's never too late or too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time, limit, stop whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. There are no rules to this thing. We can make the best or the worst of it. I hope you make the best of it, and I hope you see things that startle you. I hope you feel things that you never felt before, and I hope you meet people with a different point of view. I hope you live a life you're proud of. If you find that you're not, I hope you have the courage to start all over again. Tō pore, tō mati pore. Virtus repulsa miseria, courage knows no fear. Thank you. Year 13, 2021 awards. These awards will be presented in groups again, so please hold your applause until the end of each group. These awards will be presented by Mr. Turner. The first group of academic awards are for Agriculture and Horticulture, Max Bryan. Design and Visual Communication, Georgia Waters. Art, Painting, Leo Stewart. Biology, Oscar Rustin. Mathematics, Dylan Anderson. And Music, Jackie Kelly. The next group of academic awards are for Classics, Riley Argandoon Tardy. Media Studies, Charlie Fawkes. Physical Education Advanced, Matthew Foster. Science, Tyron Harvey. Te reo Māori kura, tā whiri, whiri, tāhata. And te reo Māori, te rina mākuri. The next group of academic awards are for Te Reo Rangatira, Te Pui Ka, Tikanga, Machu Anderson, Whakairo, Ryan Jones, Gateway, Jamie Enton, Trade, Kailata Tupa. Final group of academic awards are for students who have achieved more than one award. Art Design and Design Technology, Luke McLeod. History and English, Neo Laidlaw May. Final group of academic awards are for students who have achieved more than 2 awards. Chemistry, Mathematics with Calculus, and Physics, Kargan Worsnop. Business Studies, Geography, Mathematics with Statistics, High Performance Sport, Jack Kepper. I would now like to invite Mr. Turner to announce the Senior School Awards.
Enough, Mr. Jefferson. Thank you for your words. Great wisdom, thanks for leading a fine bunch of young men. I'd now like to invite you please to present our special senior school awards. You can come forward for that, that'd be awesome. The Henry Swan Award trophy for our contribution to Māori culture, Matariki Mahuika. Upuri Cup for outstanding Te Reo Māori speaker, Tupu Gana. The Te Aika Award for Whakairo, Nathaniel Niwa Karakia. The Gully Award for Excellence in Art, Charlie Hawkes. The 10 Talents Award for the Most Improved in Art, Brandon Maxwell. The McCall Cup for Best All-Round Technical Student, Grayson Brown. The Waikato Branch New Zealand Geographical Society Cup, the Geography Jack Kipper, who also received the BDO Spicer Prize for Business Studies, and the Endeavour Lioness Cup for Humanities. Special school awards are the Rono Cup for Senior Oratory, Mairani Campbell, the Green Family Cup for History, Nea Labour May, the Halliwell and Paul Cup for Science, Cargan Warstock, who also receives the New Zealand Institute of Physics School Prize for Physics, Cargan Warstock, the McGregor Cup for Senior Physical Education, Oscar Ruston, and the Dwyer Family Cup for Excellence in Senior English, Neo Labour May. Congratulations, well done there. Thank you, Mr. Jefferson. Our next group of awards are for service to the school and community. If Mr. Tom Kent can come forward, please, to present these awards. These young men often work behind the scenes. They serve our school and community unnoticed, and this afternoon we would like to recognise these young men. Firstly, our GBHS librarians, the following young men, please. Baz Ormond, Riley Nardinguil-Netare, and Merrin David Tomoana. Let's congratulate the librarians. The Principal's Award for contribution to school life go to Riley Schneider and Jacob Priest. And the GM Simpson Prize for Good Assistance to the School, Neo Labour May. The Expressive Arts Award goes to Mairani Campbell. The Service to Music, the Hannah Brothers Cup, goes to Jackson Clark. The ASB Community Award, the service to our community, goes to Matariki Ka. Thank you, Mr. Keynes. Now I'd like to invite Mrs. Maria Jefferson to come forward. It's fitting this afternoon that she acknowledges our scholarship winners for 2021. Extremely proud of our Year 13 cohort, who have managed to secure a number of prestigious scholarships. Overall, our boys this year attracted over $830,000 worth of scholarships. So just as a comparison, man, that's $400,000 more than last year. It's an outstanding effort. And tonight, or this afternoon, sorry, we want to acknowledge those young men who have accepted these various scholarships and are going on to represent themselves, their whānau, our community, and kura well. It's already been mentioned, but I think it is important for us to acknowledge the work that Mrs. Jefferson does with the careers team. And if we could just put our hands together for them. Following group of boys have received university scholarships to Auckland, up to $20,000 paid in their first year. These boys can come forward, please. Dylan Anderson, Silas Brown, Jackson Clark, Tupui Gardner, Neo Label May, Riley Narumione, Ricky Noble, Rewiti Rupiha, Romo Safayan Pae, Lea Stewart, Marta Riki Tihau, Uatahi Wāmo, and Cargan Busnell. Of all the universities to choose, they've gone to the COVID capital of New Zealand. That's brave. Let's congratulate next group of university awards are for AUT, up to $17,000 worth of scholarship. That goes to Grayson Brown and Luke McLeod. With them, the University of Waikato, the Sir Edmund Hillary Scholarship of $30,000, Jack Kepper. The Tangatanga Scholarship, $5,000 to John T. Evans and Kyra Russell. And joining them with a Lincoln University scholarship of up to $6,000 is Max Bryant. Let's congratulate our Finally, heading further south to the Canterbury University, up to $19,000 worth of scholarship, Oliver Greenfield and Daniel Hockey. And the university scholarships to Otago, up to $21,000 worth of scholarships, Daniel Betty, Louis Evans, Marta Riki Carr, Elias Maguire, Oscar Rustin, Eric Taylor, and Finn Betty. Raising the IQ of the South Island. Never running away from COVID. Let's congratulate our scholarship winners. Just wait. That's all right. Start waiting for a good set of waves and make the same thing. Okay, heading back to the coast, to Tarapati, here we go, the EIT School Leavers Scholarships. Up to $5,500. Jordan Campbell, Matthew Foster, and Eno Lukia Hiroki Sinotic. Well done to those boys. Also winning the Prime Minister's Excellence Award for Vocational Students, $2,000, Ryan Jones. The Keystone Trust, an outstanding award open to school leaders from our region, $15,000 scholarship to Neo Stewart. The Clark Charitable Trust for Turinga Young Achievers, up to $14,000. All are generously given by the Clark Trust. That award goes to Neo Laidlaw May and Finvetti. And last but not least, the Mātai Research and New Award to those boys studying medicine, medical physics, medical science or bioengineering. 3 recipients of $7,000, Jackson Clark, Oliver Cranefield and Ricky Noble. You could have stayed up here. Let's congratulate our scholarships. Let's congratulate those boys one more time and Jefferson and gentlemen, let's thank our staff and our whānau too for the support they've given. We're going to move now to our leadership awards. If Mr. Jefferson can come forward again, please. And we would like to acknowledge our prefects. We talk a lot about prefect not just getting a silver badge, it's about being a role model. Not just having a coloured tie or a flash jacket. It's stepping up and living and breathing our values. And it's the responsibility of all school leaders to promote and foster these values. And so we want to acknowledge our young men who've done that exceptionally well this year and make sure that we see our tuakana, our boys leading and showing and exhibiting those values. I'd like to acknowledge and invite these boys to come forward, please. Matthew Anderson, Max Bryant, Tyler Keelan Phillips, Jonty Evans, Martin Ikikar, Ollie Cranefield, Romo Sapphire Point, Neo Laidlaw May, Eric Taylor, Hagen Woolstock, Academic Captain, Jackson Clark, Sports Captain, Oscar Ruston, Cultural Captain, Uitaha Wanoa, Deputy Head Prefect, Jack Kepper. Need a hug, just go to Jefferson, so love a hug. Let's go. It's a beautiful place. Squeeze up, please. Squeeze up. Please join me in thanking our leadership group for challenging one. Having to balance the important leadership role with academic, sporting, cultural commitments requires incredible self-management, work and life balance. My pleasure to welcome Ricky Noble to the stage to receive the Ron Shaw Memorial Award for Head Prefect. Ricky. Ricky's now going to stay on the stage. And he is going to present the next generation of leaders their badges to be prefects for 2022. To be selected as a prefect, you need to have completed the Year 12 leadership program. It involves peer voting, staff voting, an interview evaluation, and a school panel of the Year 10 Dean, plus our senior leadership team. Over 30 boys went through this process in 2022, and I'd like you to join me, please, in thanking all of those Of those 33, 16 young men have been selected. They don't know who they are, but we're going to acknowledge them now in alphabetical order. William Bannon, Marami Kemp, Miriam David Tōmoana, Luke Fisher, Ollie Gillies, Tiaki Harris, Carlos Eni, Dante Kirkpatrick, Charlie Matthias, Ken Maxwell, Nathaniel Niwa Karakia, Baz Ormond, Tom Toller, Taimana Teneti, sorry team, I got that completely wrong, reading it out. One job. Nathan Troyle and Jack Willett. Congratulate these boys one more time. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. Okay, I'd like to invite Mr. Tom Kings, please, to come forward. We have two special awards, and he is going to present the Steve Crosby Memorial Scholarship. Wait for it. Brother love to finish. Go it up. So we have two special leadership awards, the Steve Crosby Memorial Scholarship and the G.H. Mackle Year 12 Leadership Trophy. Mr. Kings is going to award the Steve Crosby Memorial. Usually Kay and one of the Crosby whānau would be, unfortunately cannot be. The Steve Crosby Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a Year 12 student who best represents the qualities and characteristics of Mr. Steve Crosby. Steve was a proud old boy of the school who worked hard, he loved life, he gave back to his community. His dedication, his love of sport, his sense of humour made him a genuine person, loved by his whānau and his friends. It's a very special award and honours one of our great GBHS old boys. Since 1988, the scholarship's been awarded annually and has made a significant difference in so many young lives. Steve's legacy lives on, and we are truly grateful for the trust, commitment and generous support of our young men. 3 young men in Year 12 were selected for the leadership program to be considered for this prestigious award, and the students selected by the Steve Crosby Memorial Scholarship Committee interview panel, who displayed the qualities of Steve: dedicated, love of life, sense of humour, and a genuine person. The recipient of the Steve Crosby Memorial Scholarship, Maidana Campbell. Congratulate Maidana. Thank you, Mr. King. I'd now like to invite Mr. Matt Backle to come forward, and he is going to present his uncle's Year 12 Leadership Trophy. As the Year 12 Dean, this is a fitting tribute to a man who was principal of Gisborne Boys High School for 21 years, dedicated over 30 years of leadership, contribution to education in the wider community. Greg Mackle is a worthy title for a leadership trophy. And in his retirement, he donated this wonderful trophy to the school, and after a rigorous Year 12 leadership program that put all the candidates to the test, it was physical, emotional and mental. I'd like to invite the following 3 boys to come forward, please. Ollie Gillies, Maidana Campbell, and King Maxwell. Each of these young men have stood out amongst their peers this year and shown leadership traits and quality role models. So our Deputy Head Boy and Academic Captain for 2022 is Ollie Gillies. Our Deputy Head Boy and Sports Captain for 2022 is King Maxwell. So the recipient of the GH Mackle Year 12 Leadership Woman Head Boy for 2022, Maidana Campbell. NCA Level 1, he achieved 134 out of 152 credits, 43 achieved with excellence. NCA Level 2, 133 out of 133 credits, 59 achieved with excellence. So far this year, he has achieved 52 out of 52, 43 of those are in excellence. He's a gold Patu and a silver Patu recipient. He endorsed Level 1 with merit and Level 2 with excellence. Congratulations, Neo. Jack achieved 144 out of 144 credits at Level 1, 61 of those were achieved with excellence. 109 out of 109 credits, At level 2, 78 were achieved with excellence. In 2021, he has 70 out of 70 credits. 59 of those have been achieved with excellence. He endorsed level 1 and 2 with excellence, and the gold, silver and bronze Patu awards for my Both these young men have provided outstanding academic role models and superb results. The Duck score was calculated by the overall GPA, including results from the end of year school exams. This year was very close. So the nickel prize for runner-up to Ducks 2021, Neo Norman. The 2021 Ryan Smith Award Memorial Prize for Duck's top academic students in 2021. Congratulations, Jack Kepper. Congratulate these boys. Ladies and gentlemen, young men, that concludes our senior prize giving for 2021. I want to acknowledge again your amazing resilience. You're tougher than you think. You've proved it. Let the last 2 years for those boys in year 13 moving on to bigger and better things. Let the opportunities you have experienced here, Boys High, for learning, take those on. And as Mr. Jefferson challenged you to do, try new things. Challenge yourself to be the best version of yourself. All the best for your NCA exams, gentlemen. We look forward to following those with interest. For those year 12 boys and year 11 boys, you have silver and bronze patus up for grabs to be awarded next year. 100% completion, that is your challenge. Gentlemen, to conclude our celebration this afternoon, we're going to stand and sing our school song for the last time. Thank you, Mr. Love. School, stand.
To